Hey, what's going on, everybody? Strat Soldier here with the weekend shift. It was a great week, wasn't it? My goodness, it was great. If you were a bull, you were trading common, you were trading options, it don't matter. It was a great week. And then Friday, oh my goodness, up and then down. Up and then, that's it. There's no other way of saying that one. 2-2 reversal to the upside, 2-2 continuation to the upside, and then they reversed it. And if you don't know what 2-2 reversals look like to the downside, I'm going to show you. It was a good week. If you stayed on the 30s and 60s, if you stayed with Rob in the live chat on the 30s and 60s, listening to the people in the group, in the community, talking to each other, even on Twitter, even in the Strat Facebook page, even in the Strat Discord, all those things with Michael Dang live with the Strat, that Dang Strat show, and also his Discord. If you were in there with anything, just picked one stock from any of those shows, all of Rob's videos, and again, my weekend shift from last week, if you picked any one of them, I bet you had a winner. I bet you did. And if you didn't, you don't know what buys and sells look like, or you just didn't watch all the stuff. And that's okay. That's all right. We're going to get you up to speed. Remember, the weekend shift is about slowing this stuff down, okay? Slowing it down so you can understand it, so you can get in there, create winning positions, add to them, and defend them with tight stops. That's what we do, right? That is exactly what we do. All right. So let's get through the broader averages. Oh, don't let me forget, we got a brand new deal. Okay, SEP your group let me know earlier today. I posted it on Twitter already. And this is a recorded show, so you're already a day late. But get in on the new deal. I'm going to give you a hint. Strat Soldier 11. Strat Soldier 11. And you get 3 awesome things with this one, okay? I'm going to tell you here in a little bit, but I'm telling you, this one, it's going to be awesome. This one is awesome. If you're on the edge, you don't know if you should get in on, all this strat stuff, and I don't know, and this is the deal for you. Strat Soldier 11. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you very shortly. Okay, I'm gonna tell you shortly. So let's get into it. Let's talk about broadening formations. If you see me on Twitter, you've seen this all the time. Broadening formations. From the recent highs and the recent lows, broadening formations. But before we get into that, let's look at SPY. Let's look at the SPY. This is SPY on, where's my cursor at? There you are. This is a SPY on the month. Okay, let me zoom that in for you. These are how my charts are when I am trading during the day. All right, just like this. I got them zoomed in just like this. Trading View likes to, they want to show you something way far out. You can't see what scenario 2 is on the 60 with it way like this. Okay, no. Zoom that joker in. We want to see what are they doing right now. All right, here we go. We got the monthly, the weekly, the daily, and the 60. That's right. That's how I have my charts up. What am I looking for when I have these charts up like this? Time frame continuity. What's time frame continuity? It shows me, it's the second universal truth in the strat, and it shows me what the aggression of buyers and sellers, okay? What are they doing in the SPY? Despite what anybody says on Twitter, despite what kind of trend lines people are using to kind of predict what's going on next, we want to trade what's happening right now. What's the time frame continuity telling us? It's telling us they're buying it on the month, okay? They're buying it on the week. They're buying it on the Friday. They bought it a little bit and then they sold it off. We'll talk about that. But anytime you saw the days were green, they were buying it on those days, okay? And then anytime those 60s, the 60-minute, it's the 1 hour bar, but we call them the 60s. Anytime the 60s were green, they were buying it, okay? This is Friday. This is Friday right here. These are the 60s on Friday. So what they did was it gapped up to 460, 468, got all the way up to 470, And then they just kind of pedal out, and then you got your 2, 1, 2 reversal to the downside right here. 2, 1, 2. And then you have your 2-2 continuation right here. So here's the real, we call it puking. Here's the real puking right here. 11:30 to between 11:30 and 12:30. Here's your 2-2 continuation right here. All right, you could have got in right here, just kind of held, just kind of chilled out. Don't do much. All right. Or if you're long, cut it here. But I'm saying if you're buying puts or something like that, or you want to short something, all right. Here's your entry. 2, 1, 2. Just chilling. Here comes the next 60. They bring it up just a hair. Didn't stop you out. Okay, didn't stop you out. But then they just rocked it from 469 all the way down to 466. Ooh, that's a $3 right there. Okay, depending on what side you're on that trade, that could have been a good trade for you. Okay, but anyway, what I'm saying is, and then the last hour they try to buy it up here, and then it kind of ended as a shooter. So after this big 2 down, 2-2 continuation down, tried to 2-1-2 reversal back up. It did go on force just for a little bit. You had a 2-1-2 reversal here, right at 468. Got all the way up to 469, and then in the last few minutes they sold it off again. So nothing crazy. Formed a red day here, okay? Kind of doji red day. Still 2 up though. Still 2 up. Now, I want you to see something with this time frame continuity. Anytime that the month was green, the week was green, the days were green, and I just gave you all that stuff about zooming way out. But anytime you see these 60s, so the 60 is green. Look at this day. Look at this right here. Full time frame continuity to the upside from 9:30 right here, from 1:30 all the way up to the end of the day, to the next day actually. Right here, bam, boom, 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 boom. Okay, green, 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 green on the 60s, green on the day, green on the week, green on the month. We call that full time frame continuity to the upside. Full time frame continuity. You don't need full time frame continuity to trade. You only need 2 of these charts to match for time frame continuity. But for new traders, okay, time frame continuity puts you in a trade with lots of, or very high probability that it's going to work, okay? It's going to work. High probability. But there is time frame continuity. That's why I have all 4 charts up like this. If you cannot, you don't have the ability to see all 4 charts like this, make sure you open up one of your charts. Like let's just say you only have one. I only got one. Got one screen. You can still, the month, the week, the day, kind of fools around here, the day, okay? And then the 60, the day, the 60, the hourly charts, okay? And if you can, I suggest having all 4 up when you are trading so you can see what you are triggering, what scenarios, what reversals you are triggering on multiple time frames, right? Okay, remember, go watch episode 7 when I talk about combos. Go watch episode 7. That's a little bit of time frame continuity on the SPY. Again, still 2 up on the month, 2 up on the week, 2 up on the day. It is red, and this is what they did on the 60s, okay? So let's see what they want to do. And we'll bring that into when we talk about broadening formations here. What did diamonds do? Got some junk on here. Let's see if we can get rid of that really fast. I was demonstrating some stuff. Always teaching. Always teaching. Okay? That's what I'm good at, teaching you. And making it fun. Same thing as the SPY, the diamonds, okay? Dow Jones, 2 up on the month. You got your 2-2 continuation here. 2 up on the month, 2 up on the week. All right, 2 up on the day, and here's your 60s. Pretty much like the SPY here, okay? 2, 1, 2 reversal to the downside. Q. Already got a broadening formation drawn on this guy. It needs to be updated a little bit here. This here. And we will talk about that. So, but here are, I see what the problem is. This guy right here, bam, on the month. You still got your 3-2 reversal to the upside. You got your weeks. Look at that. Look at those weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2-2 reversal right here at 365.48. And you no lower lows. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. Here's your days. Anytime the month, the week, the day, and the 60s are green, you got full time frame continuity to the upside. Q, Q, Q. And then here's your 60s. Pretty much the same scenario, right? Or same reversal here. You got your 2 up inside bar, and then this is a 2. This it's a little funky here. Let's zoom this in so you can see a little bit better. It's a little funky because you do have your 2 up inside bar. This is a 2, okay? This is a 2 up though. Here's your actual reversal to the downside right here. 2, 2 reversal down. Bam. 2, 2 reversal down. Right at 399.97. No, wait a minute. Nope, 400. 4 even. 400. There's your reversal. 2, 2 reversal to the downside. You going long? Cut it. You want to short something? Go ahead. Right there. 400. All the way down to 397. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade. Then my thing got in the way there. 397. All right. Very good trade if you were to put on that. All right. And then so that's time frame continuity. That's why I have all 4 charts up like this. I suggest you have them up like that. I know I wasn't supposed to talk about that, but that's your 9-minute spiel on having up all 4 major time frames up. All right. Let's get this thing. Let's go to the monthly chart. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take this one down. Let's make this one the monthly chart. Why? Because I got the big bold. No, I got the numbers on here for the kids in the back. So it's a little easier to see what's going on. I got the number charts here for the kids in the back. Get off there. Where am I? Where is my? Yep, looking good. Looking good. All right. So let's go to the. In episode 7, I talked about all the stocks that I had. I talked about how to create a monthly watch list. And I also talked about what months had actionable signals to the upside, okay? And I gave you targets, I gave you entries, I gave you targets or magnitude, all right? Let's see how many of them triggered. And the date today is November 5th, okay? Again, it's pre-recorded, so go watch my show from yesterday. All right, does the strat work? You tell me. All right, you tell me. Here we go. The monthly charts. Letter A did not trigger yet. All right, we're looking for the 2. We're looking for the 2-2 reversal here. This did go 2 down. All right, this month is not done yet, though. Okay, we could get an outside month. If this goes 2, 3, it would be to the upside. All right, it could still trigger above this, above 159.92. Okay, so we're still waiting on that one. It's got earnings on the 22nd. So right now, letter A, not working yet. Again, remember, if it doesn't trigger, don't get in. If it doesn't trigger, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Get your hand off the button. Don't touch it. Don't get in early. Don't be that guy. Okay. Anyway. Don't be that trader. All right, here we go. A, B, B, V. I got in this one. Abby. This one's mine. Where did it trigger? 114.92. Where did I get in? 119. I got in after the earnings, okay? After the earnings. Here's my trigger. There is the target. 121.53. All right? Is it going to do it? We will see, all right? But that's a nice trade right there. AbbVie. Oh, that's the week. Let me go. AbbVie, that's the week. That's the month. All right, there we go. Let's go back to letter A. I goofed it. Right. Sorry. You guys helped me with that last time. All right. Letter A. Going back to the monthly charts. Anyway. Oh gosh, guys. Okay. All right. This makes more sense. 2-2 reversal right here. They got the earnings. We got earnings on this one, okay? And there was the earnings in November. We're looking for the 2-2 reversal on letter A. It has not triggered yet, okay? Letter A has not triggered. and it triggers at 159.92. The magnitude is 179.57. Okay, again, if it has not triggered yet, don't touch it. Okay, all right, right there, bam, hits 159.92. Then you can get it, punch it right in the face. All right, AbbVie. It did go 3-1-2 reversal to the upside. AbbVie, I did get in. This makes so much more sense. Got to click the right time frame. All right. Again, I would have them all up anyway. So, but anyway, 3-1-2 reversal to the upside. My entry was 114.92. It's currently at 117.18, and the magnitude on this, which is my target, is 123.53. All right. That's a good one. That was a good entry. That worked. And it is working right now. Just because you did not hit this doesn't mean you missed it. Okay? You can still work this. ABC, we did get our Rev Strat on ABC. All right, I did not put any targets on this one. Let's put where would possible. Let's make that yellow. Where would possible targets, entries and stops be potential? It did trigger at 124.04. This is a Rev Strat. 1, 2, 2 to the upside. Inside bar, 2 down, 2 up. Okay, that's a Rev Strat. That's a 2-bar Rev Strat. The magnitude is to take out 128.95. Okay, it did do that, and it came in a little bit. Okay, they took a little bit of profits, but that one was a good one. That ABC that triggered. Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, that one triggered. 2-1-2 continuation to the upside. Why did I say this is a 2-1-2 reversal to the upside? Reversal because it did take the price down. Okay, they did take the price lower than this one. Okay, they took the price down. 2-1-2 reversal to the upside right at 141. And it took out the magnitude at right at $47.36, went all the way up to 48, okay? Abercrombie, that one worked. You could still be in that if your stops are way down here, okay? It could keep going, but it's at all-time highs. You could have, bam, take your magnitude, take the target, move on, That trade worked. BMY, Bristol Myers. Not there yet. Looking for the 2-2 reversal. It triggers at 60.03, okay? 60.03 has not triggered yet. Waiting on that one. Waiting. All right, Burlington Coat Factory. We need coats. That one did go in force right at 288. Currently at 297. The target is 314, all right? That one's not done. These signals are good all month. That one did trigger. Cat Tractor. Still waiting on the 2-1-2 reversal to the upside. It's moving slow. That tractor is slow. All right. Maybe he's driving a Bobcat, but it ain't triggered yet. Chewy did go in force. Okay. Now this is a good one for the people that did take a trigger and then they take profits and it falls back in because a lot of traders only look at daily charts and they don't know why price moves. Okay. We do. All right. Actionable signals is why price moves. All right, but we got your 2-2 reversal to the upside. It did trigger at 76. It went up to 180, and then they took their profits here, okay? They took their profits. It fell back, and we have to look at the 60s and see what happened here. I still got my line here, okay? That yellow line is still the monthly. It triggered. You got some really good hours in there, and then the very next day, yep. So this is the end of the day. Start taking profits here. That technically is a 2-2 reversal right here. 2 up, 2 down. It's kind of hard to see there, but 2 up, 2 down in this area, and then the very next day, then they took their profits. Friday opens. Red. Okay, they took their profits. Took it below the monthly is no longer in force, and then down in here, okay? All right, so that's what happened with that signal there. Did it work? Yes. Would you have to put your stops in and just take your profits on that? Yes, okay? But that's Chewy. Wait for that thing to set back up. Just because it's a red shooter on, this looks like a red shooter. The month is not closed yet, so this is nothing right now, okay? Nothing. Let's see what they want to do next week. Okay, do we got actionable signals on the week? Nope. All right, that did close as the shooter, so closer to going 2-2 reversal to the downside. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they want to do. It could go inside and back up. We'll see. Chewy. Wait for that to trigger again before you get back in. But it'll be the same trigger, okay, to get in. All right. All right. CRMT. Don't know what this is, but it did go in for Carmart. Sorry, Carmart. Still don't know what it is. It's Carmart. 2-2 reversal to the upside did trigger. The magnitude is 131. Okay, it did trigger at 121. All right, it did trigger. Cisco did trigger. 2-2 reversal to the upside. It did go in force. All right, didn't go very far. You got time to get in on this. Magnitude is 59. Carvana did trigger for a hair. You can see 2-2 reversal right there. 2-2 reversal did go in force for like, man, $1, and then just came back in. So, and then you got bad, red on the earnings, and all right, not messing with Carvana. Dollar General did go in force. 2-2 reversal to the upside. Did go very well. Didn't go far, okay, but it's still in force right now. Still good. Magnitude is 239. DGX did not go in force, okay? DHR did not go in force on the month. Dick's Sporting Goods did go in force. 2-2 reversal to the upside, okay? Right here. Still in force right now. Still there. It's right on the line. The magnitude is 147. Let's see what they want to do. It's got earnings coming up. Facebook on the month, okay? I told you we were going to put this on the watch list and just watch it. It did trigger on the month at 3:45. Okay, but what did it do on the week? And I took this weekly too. I took it, and I've been posting. And when we get to broadening formations, I'm going to talk about this one. 2-2 reversal week right here. Not necessarily a hammer, but it did go 2 up, right at 330.02. Okay, and then the magnitude was here. 344. It did it. All right. Now, when we get to this one, remind me. When we get to this one, we're going to see that it triggered, came back in a little bit, and then triggered again. Okay. Went in force one more time. I'm saying triggered to kind of get you in the mindset of what in force is. Okay. Went in force one more time, and it did its job. Let's see. Man, I want to talk about this one now because this was a good broadening formation on this. FedEx, let's go back to the month on FedEx. Did trigger 2-2 reversal on FedEx on the month. All right, it did go in force. Didn't go very far. Got all the way up to 247. The magnitude on this is 269. Okay, 269. Christmas is coming up. Are they going to bring this thing all the way back up? We'll find out. They got earnings in December. What's been going on the weeks though? Okay, look at these weeks. 2-2 reversal on the bottom of this broadening formation right here, right at 227, and it's been going 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks straight up. Okay, didn't hit magnitude here. Okay, 245 is the magnitude on the weeklies to take this bar out, but still good. All right, that's in force right now. FedEx. All right, let's get through it because I want to talk about these broadening formations. HOLX, we were looking for a 2-2 reversal on the month. Did not do it. It went 2 down. I wasn't expecting that. Right? Did not. That's why you don't want to get in early. Oh, it's a hammer. It's got to go. It's going to go. It's at 73.79. I'm going to go ahead and start buying that up to get in early. And you get killed first, okay? I'm going to get in early. I'm going to get in early on this trigger right before it goes in force. And you just ran out in front of that, and the enemy took you out. You did not follow the rules, okay? Jim Bradley, Sarah Strat Sniper, people that don't even do the strat, Juicy Trades, Mighty Soldiers, man, I can keep going. They all say, no trigger, no trade, okay? ILMN. Rob says that too. He says it a lot cooler though. ILMN did go in force for like, I don't know, I'm gonna say 50 cents just to be funny. But Nah, this is no. Didn't really go, okay? Still looking for the 2-2 reversal on this one above 45, 424. Magnitude is 471, okay? INCY, outside month on INCY, okay? And 68, 98, 68, 85. And it did go in force, but came back in. Okay, we're gonna watch that one. iRobot. Oh my goodness, on the month. iRobot goes in force right here at $80 or $85. Goes all the way up to 98. Okay, took this one out. Bam. Took that one out. Bam. Took this one out. Bam. Pivot machine gun. Sounds like it. Bam. 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 We all was looking for this one. 106. That's the next target on that one. Still in force, even though they took their profits here. This is still good. Still in force, as long as it's above 85.43. And when Rob does these videos on nightly vids, weekend vids, macro vids, he's gonna say still good if it's above 85, 85.30. Still good. Okay, pull up the charts, see for yourself. He's telling you entries and exits. All right, Kroger went in force right at $40. The magnitude on this one is 47, 48 if you're lucky. 2-2 reversal to the upside. In force right now, Kroger. LH did go in force for a bit, and then so it is a 2 up, but came back down red, okay? All right. So I probably would have, just cut that one. Just don't even mess with that one. Eli Lilly, the drugs work. 2-1-2 reversal to the upside. It's in force right now at 257. The magnitude on this is 276. Lilly is working. All right, Moderna. Oh my gosh, terrible earnings. Oh, sorry, Moderna. We were looking for the 2-2 reversal right here because of this hammer, and nope. The market said, I don't think so. Not in force. All right, 2-2 reversal on MU. It is in force right now. Didn't go very far. It's got earnings in December. Okay, so we still got time. All right. Will it go all the way up to 97? We'll see. But if you're looking to trade the monthlies and stay in something, this could be the one. All right. Pfizer 2-2 reversal on the month. It is in force right now at 43. You're currently at 48. The magnitude is 51. Okay, that is working right now. Find a reversal in on that. You are not chasing when you are trading reversals. Okay, PKI did go in force, looking for a 2-2 reversal up. It did do that, but then it just went. See how it went 2 up, started coming in, and then once it took out the bottom of this range right here, now it went scenario 3. Okay, bam, cut it. Just cut it. Don't even wait. All right, 2-1-2 reversal to the ups. Nope. We were looking for a 2-2 reversal on Palantir. We were looking for a 2-2 reversal up on this on the month. It did trigger for like just a little bit, and it came back in. All right. Notice how it's just trading sideways in this thing. All right. Just trading sideways. It's stuck in this. When we get to, remind me to talk about Palantir when we get to broadening formations. All right. QCOM, we're almost done. We're going to get to some action. All right, QCOM did go in force right at 134, and currently at 163. Took this guy out, took all these guys out, and hit the magnitude on the month. Okay, it's at bam. That was a good one. QRTEA. All right, it went 2-2. It did go 2-2 reversal. Took this guy out, and then they took profits, and then it. Right at $9.75, it went scenario 3 down. Okay, just cut it. Corvo, all right, Corvo. Here's your broadening formation. All right, I ain't got that far yet, but did go hammer and force 2-2 reversal up, and then they started selling it, and then they just killed it. After 158.64, turned into a scenario 3. Ross Stores 2-2 reversal to the upside. Okay, look at that. Took this guy out, took out its first target right at 114 up to 119. Here's the second one at 127. See how that works? Find a reversal into this thing, all right? This is still good. You can still get in on that. Seagate, 2-2 reversal to the upside on the monthly. The monthly, people, 90. right at 90.28, right currently 96, okay? Here's your next, took all these guys out, all right? And now it's at, the next target's 101, and the next one after that's 106. Still good, still good. All right, Skyworks, this did go in force, and they took their profits. Did not go 3, but they took their profits, okay? No longer in force. TJX, 2-2 reversal, right at 67, currently at 71. Did not hit magnitude yet at 73, and the next target 76. This is still good. 2-2 reversal to the upside on the month. Wayfair did go in force and it came back in. This is not it looks like a shooter, okay, but it's nothing yet. Okay, it hasn't closed. Okay, can't call it a shooter just yet. Watt kind of reminds me of Randall Watson. Anyway, did go. It was started as 2 down. It's just a mess. We're looking for a 2-2 reversal up. Okay, so now we're looking for an outside month right at 371. It's way down here. Okay, I'm just saying if they start buying it to the upside, that's what we would want. Okay, T-Doc, come on, man. We were looking for the 3-2 reversal. You did it, and you came back in. Don't be scared. Come on, T-Doc. Plug. Did go in force for a 2-2. Why did I have this on here? Plug. Someone was telling me about Plug. That was not on the original list. Someone told me about Plug, and I shoved it out because it was 2 up on the month. But sorry guys. Sorry. Forget about Plug. There was no reversal on Plug. HYLN. We were looking at this one because one of the people in the chat said, Star in the chat said, look at this one. It's in force right now, right at 8.58. It is there right now. Okay, I've been watching this one. It hit it and came down and kind of not doing much. All right, not doing much, but it's in force right now. The first magnitude is 963. All right, $10, 11, 13. Okay, see what I'm talking about? That's the monthly. And Path. I'm going to talk about Path because Michael Dang has been talking about Path since I met this guy. And Path, 2-2 reversal on the month, finally. Right here, right at 55.54. The magnitude on this is 65.15, all right? Path. P-A-T-H. What's the path right here? The path is... All right. Let's grab, the path is here. What's my Broadening formation on this? It's going to look a little funky because we don't have a lot of data to work with because path is new. But there's my Broadening formation on path, okay? There's my Broadening formation. I got a 2-2 reversal right here. I'm looking to capture large moves. That's why we use the Broadening formations, to capture large moves because we are looking for the magnitude. Price discovery works through a series of broadening formations. Now we're going to get into the meat of today's episode, broadening formations. We are using this to gauge magnitude, okay? If there's no reversal against me, we can say with confidence, if there's no reversal against me, it's going to 65.25, okay? You can say that with confidence. If there's no reversal against me, that's where it's going. If they keep buying it, it's going to 65. That's the target, okay? Now, people like to say things that nothing's guaranteed. I want you to start thinking this, because it's true. Anything can happen in the markets, right? Anything can happen. What we do with the strat is put you in the most probable situation, okay? Highly probable situation that your traders are going to work. All right. We use 3 universal truths: actionable signals, time frame continuity, broadening formations. This one's about broadening formations. We know where the price is going to go. All right. If there's no reversal against me, I know it's going to 65.25. How is that? That's not crystal ball hocus pocus. Okay. I'm not telling you, Path is going to, it's got this and that, and they make great coffee cups, and they make great this, and they get technology, and have you seen the factories, and have you seen this, and you seen that? I mean, people trade that stuff in the, people that are investing. I get it. But as a trader, we are looking at actionable signals, time frame continuity, broadening formations. We are looking to create a winning position and we are going to trade it until it stops, until it reverses to the downside. We'll take our profits, and if you're good at options, you'll short it to the downside. You know what I mean? So, or just move on to something else. All right, broadening formations. We're using this to gauge magnitude, and also price discovery works in a series of broadening formations. Okay, what they do is, the reason why we're not looking at horizontal lines for support and resistance. Okay, again, the weekend shift is a safe place. Okay, so you heard France talk about using support and resistance. You hear Michael Dang talk about support and resistance. Okay, but this is why we don't look at support and resistance in the strat, because it doesn't allow for time. Okay, it doesn't allow for time, and you can't gauge magnitude with it, because people that are trading support and resistance, they're waiting for this thing to get way up here, up to 90, before they'll touch it. Okay, because they don't want to get chopped up in here, which makes sense. Okay, you don't want to get stuck in the middle of something. That makes sense. But trading is not horizontal. Okay, or else everything would come to here and stop, because everybody knows at 57 we ain't gonna go no further. I mean, why would anybody keep trading that, right? Or you know what I mean? Or they would just immediately start buying and just go back to the top. You know what I mean? But there's not people down here waiting for $57 to start buying this thing. And there's not people at 90 going, if it gets to 90, I'm selling this mug and making sure nobody else makes any more money on it. There's not people out there that do that. All right? There might be people that say, okay, if it gets to 90, I'm taking my profits. That might be a thing. But, there's not people up here called resistance. And you're part of the resistance team. And if anybody starts buying it and it gets to that level, you start selling it. That's your job. There's not people doing that. Only crazy people, I don't know, people are crazy. But anyway, what I'm saying with broadening formations, this is how price discovery happens. Okay, it's not horizontal. It doesn't work sideways. Okay, it works like this. It works vertically. Okay, so let's look at it better. So the reason why I'm showing you this on path is because Michael Dang and anybody else that's working a 2-2 reversal in the month is looking for everybody to go take out 90, 49. Okay, that's what they're looking to do. They test the top of the broadening formation, then they test the bottom. All right, now they want to test the top again. Okay, now is it going to go all the way up to 131? I'm not saying all that, but I mean, it's also a path. Okay, path on path. Okay, all right, let's talk about Ford. Okay, I know I get a lot of crap about Ford because it only goes like 50 cents a day up, but you know what, I don't care. You know why? Because look at this. You got a 2-2 reversal. Where's my cursor at? 2-2 reversal right here, right at $9.58. Okay, and it took out the magnitude at $19. No, the magnitude here was $19. Okay, and then the top of this broadening formation is $21.26. Will it do it? I mean, it's pretty dang on close. Okay, but look at this broadening formation. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is price discovery, and this is what we call a sub-try. It is a smaller part of the broadening formation, okay? And you can use it to trade, to pick your magnitude, pick your targets. Here's the bigger broadening formation, okay? Top of the broadening formation here is 37.32. Will Ford become one of the big boys again? We will see. It was back in 1999. All right, party like it's 1999. That's what Ford was doing, and so when someone says it's overextended, overbought, it's this and that. Look at the broadening formation. Okay, it can still. I mean, it's still got more room. This is where Rob says used to be somebody. Okay. Give me Ford up to 37. Now these are yearly charts, okay? These are years, okay? Not months, not days, not hours, okay? These are years, okay? Here's your reason to stay in on this thing. Now, I want 2-2 continuation on the year next year, okay? The next target is $31. $31. Give it to me, okay? These are real targets. I'm not looking at this and just going, Ford's going to 200. Why? I don't know. It just will. We don't do that, okay? We don't do that. Not here. We got actual targets to take out, okay? Now, one thing I do want you to see is price discovery happens in a series of broadening formations. So, what we're looking for is the greater outside bar that the software is not necessarily presenting us, okay? All right. So, from here to here is an outside bar. Let's get some of these drawing tools out here. All right. I don't know. I've never done these in one of these shows, so let's see what happens. All right. Let's see if my circle will let me do this. Bear with me here. Right here, okay? That is your out. That's a scenario 3, compound scenario 3. If all these bars were one bar, these bars, see how all these bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 bars are stuck in the middle of this range here, okay? And then even after that, okay? So, here's another one, okay? This one's a little funky. Okay, now I'm using this elliptical tool. Just trying to show you something else to find another tool to show you broadening formations. Okay, excuse me, outside bars. I've never seen anybody do it like this, so I'm just trying something. Okay, I'm trying something to get you to visually see it. Visually see it. All right, because what I'm gonna say next, you hear Rob say all the time. Get over here. These are yearly charts, okay? Come on. Right here. Ah. Alright, let's go with it. Alright, so from here to here is a scenario 3. Alright, that's a compound outside bar. That's a scenario 3. From here to here, everything inside this range here is stuck in that, okay? All these guys are in this, okay? Here's another scenario, compound scenario 3, okay? From here to here, all these are stuck in this, okay? And then all these are stuck in that, okay? So all of these become an outside bar of all of that. You hear Rob say that all the time, right? All of these become an outside bar of all of that. All of these become an outside bar of all of that. And then one more time, this year, okay? This year, these 2 bars, 2-2 reversal to the upside, these 2 bars become an outside bar of all of these bars. Here's your compound scenario 3, okay? Alright? Down, up. Didn't really die, but I mean down and then back up. Alright? Depending on how you trade, trading goes both ways, okay? If you would have took this scenario 3 down here, worked all the way to the top, and then 2-2 reversal to the downside and worked it way down here, you could have did that. Okay? Broadening formation. Down, up, down, up. Down. Now these 2 bars become an outside bar of all these bars, okay? That's why we look at these reversals. That's why these reversals work, and that's why we look at these broadening formations. This is forward on the year. Okay, forward on the year. Let's look at some other stuff. BMY on the daily. No. Let's go back to Facebook. Facebook, FB, Facebook. I wanted to talk about Facebook. All right, Facebook on the week. Okay. Let's get rid of this line. How would I draw this broadening formation? First of all, how do I draw broadening formations? Recent highs, recent lows, okay? Recent highs, recent lows. All right, so it will look something similar to this. On the weekly chart for Facebook. Let's go ahead and start all the way over. Start all the way over, okay? I would draw it from here, back, and then I would draw it from here, back, right here, okay? All right, there is your broadening formation, all right? They worked it up here. There's actual 3 right there, but they worked it all the way up here, tried to test the lows, didn't really take it all the way down, reversed it back up, 3-2 reversal back up to the upside, 384, and then 2-1-2 reversal to the downside all the way down here, okay? Now, 2-2 reversal back up. This is giving you a reason to get in on this, okay? What's my magnitude on this? Why would I want to get in on this weekly on forward? Excuse me, this is Facebook, okay? Because my magnitude of this broadening formation, I want a 2-2 reversal to start something that's going to become an outside bar of all of these bars, okay? Which is going to be 389, okay? That would be an outside bar of all of these bars, okay? Something way up here, you know? Way up here. That would, if this was a solid bar right here, if this takes this high out, this 2-2 reversal starts something on the week that goes all the way up. It's going to take out this 384, okay? And that will be a scenario 3, okay? We are looking for the greater outside bar. We are looking to capture large moves. That's why we use these broadening formations, okay? And they happen everywhere. They happen all the time. On the daily, I did not move the lines, but you can see where they test the highs, test the lows, test the highs, test the lows, test the highs, test the lows, test the highs, okay? 2-2 reversal up. All right, that's a little squished here. Just want you to see the broadening formation, and then down, okay? Up again, down again. 3-2 reversal on the daily, back up, okay? And then it took out this one. So here's a sub-try that got taken out, okay? A smaller triangle, a smaller part of the broadening formation on the daily that got taken out. And it got taken out today, Friday, right here, bam, 344, which took it up on the month. All right, see that? Now let's go back to the 60s. What did it look like on the 60s? That same broadening formation. Remember, if you were on the power hour here, I like this. I kept showing this on Twitter. If you were on the power hour with Rob, the power hour, you would have saw this because I asked Rob, hey, what are we looking at on Facebook? All right, because I was looking for that 2-2 reversal to go up on the week. Rob said, how are we going to get out of this mother bar? This one right here. How are we going to get out of this? So I drew my broadening formation. We had, it was the second, yep, because we did it on the second. So I had these guys. Okay, I drew my broadening formation on the 60s. And then, yeah, you can clearly see this is a mother bar because all these bars are stuck in that. Okay, got all the way up here, 344. Came up, brought it all the way down here, 332. Okay, that was that November 2nd during the power hour. All right. Then here comes Wednesday, 3-1-2 revert. They took it all the way down. 3-1-2 reversal to the upside on the 60s at 328. Didn't do much, but it still worked. Okay, here's your here's your entry on this bar here. Okay. Here's your, it could have been your arbitrary stop. It could have been your stop. I'm just going to say it could have been your stop right here. No lower lows. You did not get taken out of this. If you would have took this 3-1-2 reversal, you would not have gotten stopped out of this. I was already in. I was already in. But this gave me a reason to keep going because I want to take out this right here, 334. I want to take that guy out. 3-1-2 reversal. Bam. All right, and at 337, here comes Friday, all the way up to 344, which triggered 346, which triggered the month. Okay, I kept posting this on Twitter. Here's your broadening formation, and I kept posting updates. This is what's happening. Okay, I did not move the lines. It did not do anything. Go look for my Facebook posts on Twitter. Facebook on Twitter. Facebook on Twitter. So go look at those. Go look at those. Here's a broadening formation on the 60. They test the highs. Didn't bring it up. You know, they test. Got stuck in here in this mother bar. Test the highs again because it can't get to the lows. Let's get back to the highs. Test the highs again. Now we can bring it down. Now we're outside of this mother bar. Now we got 2-2 reversal back up. 3-1-2. This area here, and she's gone. You know. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Now let's see what's going to happen here. Let's move this bar. Okay, so and now we're going to zoom some stuff out. Now people that like to look for all kinds of things, we're going to zoom this joker way out because I didn't move the lines. Okay, but what happened? We took out this one right here. Okay, we took out that guy. Here's our, okay, price discovery right here. Worked it up here. Bam. Completed this try right here. Completed this one. Okay. Let's try it again with this elliptical tool thing. All right. Let's try it again with this elliptical tool. Hope you guys can see this and understand this because I see it. I'm trying to make it so you can see it. Broadening formations. See how from this point to that point is outside of this? All of these bars become an outside bar of all of that. Now these are 60s, okay? All right. What's it look like on the dailies, just for fun? That same elliptical drawing thing. All right. I didn't move the lines. You saw me. I did not move these lines. This, from here to up here, is an outside bar of these here. Scenario 3 of these bars here. All of these are an outside bar of these. Okay, you see that? That's the stuff. Broadening formation is going to help you see. Okay, from here. Then you see your 3-1-3 Motor City Madhouse. That's a crazy reversal right there. Ask Rob about that one. Up, you know. But you can see, okay, how that is an outside bar of all that. Comp, if this was all one bar, you saw it on the dailies. What did it do on the weekly? What's that elliptical tool look like on the weekly? That drawing. It's stuck in there. Okay? It's stuck in there. And it took out this bar. So from here to here, made this. So this 2-2 reversal is an outside bar of these bars here. We know outside bars exist. From here to here, from here to here is an outside bar of all this. Okay? 2-2 reversal. That's why Rob keeps saying, if you just trade 2-2 reversals, you're gonna make money because you don't need to draw the lines. The outside bar is already, if this takes out this target here, you're gonna get that outside bar. Okay, it's built in. It's built in. That's why I like 2-2 reversals myself. Okay, let's go back to the daily. You can see it one more time. Broadening formations. Okay, we're looking for the greater outside bar. These bars here became an outside bar of these bars. Okay, same thing on the 60. these bars here, from here to here, an outside bar of all of these, okay? Okay? Broadening formations, broadening formations. We're looking to capture large moves. And if you're in this thing, you got it down here, you worked it all the way up here, could took some profits, work, 2-2 reversal down to the downside here, and then now you got your 3-1-2 reversal back up. Well, these are the 60s, and then all the way up in here, and then you take this guy out right way up there, okay? All right. Now it's got some more room on this, okay? Now you would have to start going to the larger time frames for all this stuff to make sense, all right? Broadening formations, broadening formations. FedEx. Why am I in on FedEx? Okay, why do I want FedEx so bad? All right, let's look at the broadening formation on FedEx. Let's just draw it, okay? You already see it here, but let's start over. Broadening formation on FedEx. I got the 2-2 reversal on FedEx already drawn. Why would I want this? Why? All right. Recent highs, recent lows. Draw it backwards. Draw it backwards. Right here. Okay. 2-2 reversal. 2-2 reversal. And the magnitude of this one is to take out this bar, to take out this bar, all the way up. And if it takes out 320, if it takes out 320, here's the top of that broadening formation right there, 336. That would become an outside bar of all of these bars. Okay? I don't know if I should. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. For a visual. If there was a bar in here, okay? See how that would be an outside bar of all these? You're starting to see it. You're starting to see it. I hope I'm getting in your brain and I'm like making some connections in here and working something in your mind. I had this idea of going through charts and charts and charts and charts. If you want to see something, if you want to see Rob go through broadening formations, go to Rob's epic poem. It's on YouTube. I can post it for you. But this is what I want you to see. This is why we trade. This is the third universal truth. Price discovery happens in a series of broadening formations. They test the highs, they test the lows. Here's your 2-2 reversal right here. All of that is an outside bar of all of this. Scenario 3. Okay? Then down. This would be, this 2-2 reversal down is an outside bar of all of that. Now, we're looking for the 2-2 reversal to take out these highs. If we are right, and this does not reverse down on us on the month, we're looking to go back to the highs, and it will be an outside bar of all of these. Okay? We're looking for the threes. No, we're looking for the broadening formation. Okay, and we're trading inside that broadening formation. Okay, we're not breakout traders. We're not waiting for this to break out here. We're not waiting for this to break out right here. And no. Let me get a good one. Hold on, sorry. We're not waiting for this to break out right here and go, oh, now it's time to get in. All right, now it's time to get in. And then I got faked out. Oh, it's down here now. No. Okay, this did go 2-2 reversal to the downside, okay? But, because we would have been down here. We would have got in down here. 2-2 reversal to the upside and worked it all the way up. Now it's at the top of the broadening formation. Now, possible exhaustion risk, and it did exhaust. They took their profits, and it just kept going. They test the lows. Now, what we're hoping is, now what we are looking for is the high probability of this 2-2 reversal going in. It is in force right now, and then taking out this bar, and this one, and this one, and this one. And we are capturing the larger move from 242 up to 322, okay? 320, all right? And then the outside bar of all of this would be around 338, okay? Now, again, let's try one more. What's a good one? T-Doc. Why do I want to get in on T-Doc on the month, okay? That's easy to see, okay? Let's draw this one again. Broadening formations. Using the same stuff from the monthly chart. Why would I even want to get in on this? Okay, recent highs, draw it back. Recent lows, draw it back. Okay, I want to get in on this because I'm looking for the 3-2 reversal, all right, to take out this guy here. And I'm looking for the greater outside bar. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a week. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a year. I'm just saying, looking at TDOC, these are monthly. Okay, these are monthlies. I am looking for something. I'm looking for a reversal that goes all the way up here, takes this guy out, and let's just go to the top of the broadening formation. Let's get crazy. Oh, give it to me. Yep. Okay. Top of the broadening formation. These are tools. I'm not saying it's going to do this. I'm just saying if I'm drawing broadening formations and I'm looking for a reason to get in on something, what's the magnitude on this? Okay. I'm looking to invest in something. I'm looking to hold a long position to build a portfolio. Okay. Top of this broadening formation is 337. This is TDOC on the month. Don't know when it's going to do this. Don't know if it's going to do this. But this gives me a reason. This is price discovery. And I know outside bars exist. And if this 3-2 reversal works and goes in force and I don't get stopped out, it will. That's where it's going to go. Okay? That's where it's going to go. Ross, same thing with Ross Stores. Ross Stores got beat up on the month. Let's draw this one all the way over because it looks messed up. Okay, the recent highs back. Okay, it's actually trying to get out of this. Here's the greater try on Ross Stores. Okay, here's the greater try. It's trying to get out of this mother bar here. See how that's an outside bar? Let's take this elliptical tool. Okay, see that outside bar? You see it now? See how all these bars are stuck in this range? And all these bars trading sideways stuck in this range? Okay. Now it did get out of it right here. Tested the highs. And then it came back down, correct? Alright, but it didn't take it all the way down. Alright? And because it didn't take it all the way down, now I'm looking for take out this sub-try right here, okay? Sub-try, smaller broadening formation, okay? Smaller triangle here, all right? Because we're looking for an outside, we know outside bars exist, and we're looking for a reversal that's going to take out the magnitude of 133, and if it does that, the outside bar of all of this is 138.02. 138.02, okay? Makes sense? That's why we look at broadening formations. That's what we want to see, okay? That's what we want to see. We had some really good reversals in this week. What is, I didn't see why, was that iRobot on the 2-2, let's go to the week. Let's go to the day, okay? iRobot, that was a good one for a lot of people. Okay, never horizontal. Recent highs, recent lows. Draw it back. Okay, you can use this to back test stuff. You see somebody had a really good day in a stock. Draw a broadening formation on that thing. Where would you have gotten in on this? Where would you get in on this? Me, I would get in right here. 3-1-2 reversal on the daily. Right at 38.99. 3-1-2. Okay, right here. All right. Now they took their profits here, but at 84 to 92, that's pretty good. But then if you would have went to a smaller time frame and took it here, you know, somewhere in here, that would have been a really good trade. Okay, really good trade. But for swing trading on the dailies, okay, draw a broadening formation. Ask yourself, how would I have traded this? Okay, what reversal would I get in on? Where would I put my stops? And where would I get out at? Okay, this would have been a good daily swing trade right here. Um, what are some other good ones? Let's go to Rob's notepad. Let me see here. Roku. Man, Roku got rigged. 2-2 reversal on the 2-2 continuation on the daily on this thing. Let's draw the broadening formation on Roku on the 60s. No, this is dailies. These are dailies. Okay. We should probably go to the weeks on this. But I want to show the sub try on this. Alright. Bam. There's your broadening formation, okay? Weeks. I already got a broadening formation drawn on this. Roku. Here's your sub try. Here's a triangle right here. Completed. Alright, up to here. And then they just took that guy out. Completed that right there. Came down. Still dying, okay? Still reversing to the downside. Still reversing to the downside. And if it blows past this here, what's the greater magnitude on this? Okay, way down here, okay? Let's use the elliptical tool again for downside stuff, okay? This is why we say cut it. Just cut it. Don't hold a loser. Why? Why not hold losers? Let's just see if it's going to come back up. Okay? No, we don't wait to see if it's going to come back up. We just cut it and look for a reversal back into it. Okay, but here you got your you do have a 3-2 reversal here if you're short and stuff. That would have been good on the weeks, okay? But the reason why we don't hold to see if it's going to come back and see if it's going to come back up is because the magnitude of, this is already an outside bar of all these here, okay? You see that. Let's zoom it in because I'm trying to show you something else. But from here to here is an outside bar of all of these. Now, if I would have bought right here, 3 to the upside, okay, hit 349, I'm going to stay in this thing. It's just, okay, 3 to the downside, I'm good. Then hit my stops. Then it gets way down here. Now that's an outside, see that outside bar right there? That's an outside bar of all of these. Instead of putting your stop right here at 331, you're holding through all this. Okay? Now you got a bigger loser. And the greater magnitude of this try, okay? Because here's the bigger try right here. This line and this line, okay? What's the bigger magnitude on Roku? If I just hold through this 3 to the downside, I took this 3-2 up. I just ignore it. Nope, I don't care. Roku's good company. They got great TVs. They got great this and that. They got all this great company fundamentals and all this stuff. If I hold through this and I ignore it and I don't put stops anywhere and I just ignore it, what's the greater outside bar? Okay. The greater outside bar is 212. Way down here, 212, and that will be a greater outside bar. Okay. Again, it would be a continuation of all greater outside bar of these. Okay, but it will complete the bottom of this bigger sub try. Okay, that's why we cut stuff instead of just holding it and seeing what it's gonna do. Okay, we know where the price is gonna go. If you're gonna short stuff, you know what I mean. That makes sense for you. Good. But if you're going long, people ask me all the time, how do we trade a triangle day out? I say get out. That's how I say trade triangle day out. Unless you're triangle day out like something like this, 2-1-2 reversal to the upside. You triangled out all these guys. When this goes up like this, bam, you triangled out all these. Okay, that's how you can trade a triangle day out to the upside. But if I got in long here, okay, and I'm like, man, nah, it's just a reversal. Okay, it's just a triangle layout. I ain't worried about it right here. 3-2 to the downside on the week. Nah, I got it. I'm just gonna hold it. Now now you got a bigger problem. Okay, scenario 3, and then way down here. Okay, so just cut it. Just cut it. That's why we say just cut it. Um, we had some crazy shenanigans. Hertz, lots, LOTZ. That was a crazy one. 3-2 to the upside. The broadening formation on this one on the weeks, just because everything on the weekly triggered here. Lots of simultaneous breaks to the upside. These guys are right. It did take it out. It did take it out. You don't want. You don't. Yep. It's just above, right there. It's just above. Okay. It's not horizontal, Rob. There's your broadening formation. Okay. LUTZ. LOZTZ. There's your broadening formation. Okay. Car was crazy. I think I already talked about car. That was nuts. My goodness. I did not trade this one. But, 2-2 reversal kind of, just exploded. The 60s, it just exploded. 2-1-2 reversal up, and, all the way up to 546. Gosh. That was crazy. AVGO. Why is this on here? I'm not sure. AVGO blasting. That's why. Alright, let's draw the broadening formation on AVGO on the week. Draw it back. Nope, no. Recent highs, recent lows. Oop. Oh, I already got a broadening formation drawn in this one. Okay, so I drew it here. Okay, and now this week is over, so I can draw it up here. But for the previous week, it would have been here. And then that completed this try. These 2-2 reverse. This 2-2 reversal created an outside bar of all of these. Okay. All right, and then you can actually move it up now to right there. Here's your elliptical tool. Look at that. Is that starting to make sense to you guys out there? I hope it is. I'm missing the people in the chat room. These recordings kind of tough to do because I don't have anybody to interact with here. But you could see from here to here became an outside bar of all of these. Okay, you can see that. I hope you can. Lows. Someone was yelling lows at me. Lows. Even this right here, 3-2 to the upside. Okay, on the week. Draw your broadening formation back. This is a little funky, but it would look something like this, and then something like this. Okay, that's a funky one right there. It would probably actually be. It would actually be back here because that's a sub try. So lows would actually be back here, like this. Okay, broadening formation on the week. Lows, and then this 2-2 reversal. It's a sub try, and it became an outside bar, compound outside bar of all these bars. Okay, this became an outside bar of all these weeks. Chop it up in this, in here. All right, test the highs, test the lows. Can't really get to the highs. Goes back down, up. Kind of just drives sideways, doing nothing, and then bam. 2-2 reversal to the upside. Right here, lows on the week. HUT. People's been talking about HUT. Broadening formation on HUT. I hope you're starting to see this. Broadening formation on HUT. The week's over. It's going to look like this. And then this guy back. There's your broadening formation. Test the highs. Test the lows. Can't really get any higher. Comes back down. Goes back up. Can't take this out. So then it goes back down. Now, this 2-2 reversal goes all the way up. Takes this bar out. Okay? Takes this guy up here out. Which does what? Creates an outside bar of all this. creates an outside bar, scenario 3 of all of this. Okay? Scenario 3 takes out both sides of the previous range. Here's the low of this range. Okay? Here's the high of this range. Okay? Subtry. Let's draw the subtry in here so you can see that. It's going to look ugly. It's going to look ugly. Okay? You can draw a subtry in there. Delete that. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Too many lines. Alright. There you go. There's your subtry. Alright. All of these bars become an outside bar of these bars. Okay? Alright. BNTX. Here's your broadening formation on BNTX. I'm just clicking stuff that's been in Rob's notepad. I know there's a lot of stuff on there. I'm just clicking on some things here, showing you these broadening formations. Okay. Look at that. These are weeks. Okay. Test the lows, test the highs, come back down. All the way up here, reversed all the way back down. 2, 1, 3, 1, 2 reversal right here. You know, it hasn't made it all the way down here yet, but the magnitude is 127 on this. Okay. Probably going to get that next week. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to do that, but it's the high probability it's going to do that. Because if it does, this will be an outside bar of all of this. Okay? Price discovery. AFRM still working in here. Okay? Still working. Bam. Here's the highest it's ever been. These two guys. Well, it took that out. Completed the try. On the weeks. Just drawing these on the weeks. But look at that. 145. Now 163. Okay? Alright. I think I'm starting to like get this in your brain, okay? These are broadening formations, and so what these broadening formations, we're looking for the greater outside bar. We're looking for the greater outside bar that the software is not presenting us, and what we are doing is using it to gauge magnitude. Now this episode is a little slow because I wanted to show you the magnitude, and I wanted to show you what Rob's talking about and the power of these reversals and the power of the broadening formations and how price discovery works. There's a deal. I told you about this at the beginning. There's a deal with Rob right now. Brand new Sepia Group. Okay, Sepia Group told me. Brand new deal. Strat Soldier 1-1. Strat Soldier 11. Okay, Strat Soldier 1-1. It gets you Rob's course. It gets you 1 month with Rob. 1 month with Rob and Smiths in the Black live trading room. And it gets you 1 month with that dang Strat show with Michael Dang. That is a deal for $3.99. That is a huge deal. Huge deal. You get the course, you get Rob, you get Michael. Okay, that is a good deal. Strat Soldier 1-1. Check it out. I'm telling you, if you ain't got the course yet, this is the best one yet. And then you get the course, go through it. You're in there with Rob, get to see how it actually works, see how these broadening formations work. You got the and then in that month, you got 4 power hours where Rob teaches you the strat live. Okay, in that month, Michael Dang does a strat, that Dang strat shift every day. He goes through the actions through the week. He gives you he talks technical analysis and all that good stuff too. He also talks definitely talks to strat, but he talks options, and he'll give you you can ask him questions, and he'll give you a watch list for the next day. Okay. Now, Strat Soldier 1-1. That's the deal for right now. It's Rob's course, Rob Smith, and Michael Dang. Okay. You can always come with me. You can always come to me on the weekends on Saturday to see the weekend shift. But I'm telling you, that's a heck of a deal. Strat Soldier 1-1. I went through a lot of information on this one. Um, you might want to watch this one over and over. This one is not necessarily the easiest thing to capture, and that's why I wanted to do one on this. You guys asked for it in the chat. Maybe we can do this again with you guys in the chat, so I have questions to work with. But I wanted you again to show you the greater outside bar that the software is not necessarily presenting you, and the broadening formations, how they test the lows and test the highs. Okay, all right. Now, I'm telling you, get in there with Rob. Strat Soldier 11, Strat Soldier 1-1. You get the course. You get Rob. You get 1 month with Rob, Smith in the Black. And then you get Michael Dang, that dang Strat shift. Excuse me, that dang Strat show. That dang Strat show. And you can always, like I said, come to me on the weekends with the weekend shift. This is the Strat Soldier. I'll be back again live next week and get some people in the chat. Maybe we'll get a guest on here too. And I'm looking at some people. I'll be asking some questions. See if someone wants to come on here and talk some Strat. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. This is the Strat Soldier with the weekend shift. Peace.